Go ahead.
Men's Club Sisterhood first dinner of the year. It's very exciting. A round of applause for our Men's Club and our Sisterhood representatives. For those of you who don't know, and I'd like to meet all of you in person as well, my name is Yaakov. Just got here 3 weeks ago with my wife Kayla, and I'm the new educational program director here at the synagogue. And the one thing that I'd like to impart as we start the year is that all the programming that myself, Rabbi Ruben, and Elsa, and the programming committee collaborate on cannot happen without both your participation and your input. Participation, obviously, that's a given, but input as to what you would like to see. We have programs that we're rolling out, but we'd like to also hear from you. What would you like to see? What kind of classes you would want to attend, and we can make it happen. And don't let there be a class this year or an event that you would like to have happen, and not let us know that we could have at least tried to make it happen. Okay? So that's the first thing. I was asked to just mention how Kayla and I met.
Where that came from.
I was studying in Los Angeles with a kola with a study group about 5 summers ago, and Kayla's parents happened to be there as one of the rabbis and rebbitzins of a large shul, a large congregation in Los Angeles, in Beverly Hills. And every week, as it turned out, myself and the other members of the kola, of the learning group, would attend their house for Thursday night dinner. And Kayla was not there, but at the culmination of the summer, which I think I clicked a lot, especially with Kayla's father, I was introduced to Kayla back in New York, and that's how things started. So, good? Okay. Talking about programming that I mentioned before, I just want to gratuitously announce some of the events we have coming up. This Shabbat is the first Shalosh Shudas of the year, the first Sudat Shlishit of the year. We're starting a little bit early this year. Gives us an opportunity to come back to the synagogue on Shabbat afternoon, on Saturday Eve. This week, I believe 6:15 after Mincha is when we're going to have the Shalosh Shudas, the first one of the year. And following that and following evening services in Havdalah, we're actually going to have another event here, Pizza in the Hut. And which is not our idea. It's copied at every synagogue seemingly does something like this. But hopefully we'll have fresh pizza out in the sukkah, and that'll be this Saturday night, starting around 8:15. That's this Saturday night. Then we have right after that Shmini Atzeres and Simchat Torah, right? Sunday night through Tuesday evening, we have 2 wonderful Yeshiva University students coming to grace us with their presence, weather permitting. We have this hurricane looming, and please God, it should not interfere with our plans. And hopefully they will come and inspire. And like I said before, right? They can bring the inspiration, but we have to come and allow ourselves to be inspired and to have a great time with them. And that brings us to Time in Prayer, which is our Or Chadash adult learning series. This is a continuation of what we've had in the past. It's going to start, I believe, the week of October the 11th or the 12th. I think it's October 11th in the morning. Rabbi Ruben and I are going to switch off delivering a series of talks on prayer. It's not really delivering talks, I take that back. It's really informal learning, right? It's informal study, and it's going to be accompanied with pie. Hence pie and prayer, breakfast, a pie. The first one of the year is going to be apple, and we look forward to seeing everyone there. A couple other classes I just want to highlight that are coming up right afterwards. We have Learn to Lane, right? Which whoever would like to learn how to either read from the Torah or the Torah is invited to come. That will be one evening a week. A Taste of Talmud is also being offered for those of you who would like to take your first foray into Gemara and to Talmud study. That'll be happening, I believe, 2 evenings a week. And Retirees Roundtable, which is going to be a lunch and learn 1 day a week, around 12:30. Details forthcoming. But that also will be an informal learning session here with lunch provided. I am also available to study one-on-one, individually, in a chavruta setting with anyone, so just feel free to reach out to me, and I'd be happy to set that up with you. And the last thing is, if we don't have your email address or your updated phone number for whatever reason, you're here, so we can assume that we do have your information, but if your email address is not listed with us, please let us know that, so that way you can get all of the events. Just a quick Torah thought, and then we'll get to our entertainment. There's a law unique to the holiday of Sukkot, which is that a person that is uncomfortable, be it because it is raining outside, or be it because they're too cold or too hot, is exempt from sitting in the sukkah when they have a Yom Tov, when they have a holiday meal. And the interesting thing is that we know that Judaism takes some self-sacrifice, and discomfort and inconvenience are not necessarily a reason for a lot of other laws to be ignored. However, when it comes specifically to sitting in the sukkah, we say that if a person is merely uncomfortable, except for the first night of Sukkot, they are exempt and they can go back and eat in their homes. And the point I saw from Rabbi Irvin Greenberg is that what's unique about Sukkah, what's unique about the holiday of Sukkot, is that of Simcha, right? We say in the prayers in our liturgy that Sukkah, that the time of Sukkot is our time of joy. Zman Simchatenu. And the point is that since happiness and joy are so integral to this holiday, and even to the actions and the mitzvot, the commandments of this holiday, that if one is lacking that happiness, that sense of joy, because one is uncomfortable, then they cannot possibly be expected to fulfill that commandment. Commandment to feel happy on this holiday permeates even the detailed mitzvot of the holiday. And that's the explanation. So I wish everyone a happy rest of the holiday, a happy rest of Sukkot, and a happy year going forward. And hopefully we can come together for a lot more exciting programming in the months to come. Our